Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today we are going to be showing you what we've done in the last couple days at the shop. There is quite a few updates to tell you guys about. We built an office at the shop, or like an office slash storage area. I got a new car. I have been driving this truck. This is the one that I picked up at the end of the last video I was telling you guys about. This is that 2500 HD that had no transmission fluid in it when I bought it, and I put some transmission fluid in, and it's been driving good, but it still has like a first to second gear issue, so it's gonna be needing a rebuild soon, but it is a nice truck nonetheless. So without further ado, I'm gonna transport to the shop and show you what we all got going on. But first I'm stopping at it's called the Restore, Habitat for Humanity Restore. They sell like old housing stuff, so like they take in abandoned houses and, you know, rip the doors out of it and rip freaking furniture out and stuff like that. So they always sell like really cheap doors and furniture and stuff like that, and I need a door for my new office. There was that transmission issue. I should have filmed. Oh, that's all slip right there, and then it shuddered into gear. I'm also looking at investing into a new camera. This GoPro has done me very well for the last couple years, and it's very simple to use, but I feel like the video quality of the GoPro that I'm using right now is not the greatest, at least from, you know, comparing to other YouTubers and stuff like that. I feel like the quality of my videos could be a little bit better, just like the pixels and shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not as clear as other people's videos, and I feel like I would like to have a more clearer video other than what I have right now. But I do plan on still kind of keeping this camera around for you know, in-car footage and stuff like that, because it works great for that, but maybe just a little bit different camera for, you know, vlogging and stuff like that, what I normally do. I was thinking about getting a newer GoPro. I know that the GoPro 7s and 8s are actually pretty decent. I don't really want to use like an actual camera because like actual cameras such as like you know, like a G7X, a Canon G7X, or like the Sony A6000, like what A21 Bravo uses, I feel like I would break those so easily. Like, I feel like they take very good video, but, you know, I film, you know, kind of going like this all the time, where like the camera is just facing me and I'm not actually looking at what I'm filming. So a GoPro works really well for what I like to do. I just like to kind of grab it, point and shoot kind of thing. So I don't know. And I don't want to spend $500 on a camera. I mean, I can get a used GoPro 7 on Facebook Marketplace for like $250. So that's probably what I want to do. Or maybe, like I said, maybe the new GoPro 8. Not sure. And I already have a lot of GoPro accessories too, so I kind of want to stay with GoPro. And instead of... And like I said, they're just way easier to use than a lot of other cameras on the market. Alrighty guys, now back out at the shop, and I've just been out here cleaning and you know, reorganizing some stuff out here at the shop, and our goal is to just utilize this space as best as we can. So we have a lot of free space up in the air. This place has 14-foot ceilings, so I mean, there's just a lot of dead space, and we're trying to utilize more of it, and because of that, the shop will have a better appearing look. It'll just be, you know, it won't clutter my mind as much when there's stuff like this laying all over the floor. So that's the goal, is what I'm trying to do, is I'm just trying to get the shop organized and clear some floor space. So I mean, I've done little things like hang the creeper up in the air, so like I don't even need really need a floor creeper out here anymore, but so I just have like my creeper that I hung up today. And I mean, you guys are probably wondering what the hell this car is. That's another surprise that I'm going to be telling you in a minute. But the first surprise that I'm going to tell you, hang on, I don't know who's here. All right, anyways, guys, the neighbor guy was getting a car dropped off, so I didn't know who was pulling up. They mistaked my shop for his. Anyways, if you guys can see behind me, me and my dad and Christian were out here busting ass yesterday, and we built an office for the shop. I didn't really film any of it. We came out here real early in the morning, and just worked all day long, and we got this thing pounded out. So as you guys can, I did say actually a while ago that I wanted to have like a little office area slash like break room. Not really like a break room, but like, you know what I mean? Like just a little place for our fridge to go. And I got a little table for inside of here. And we hung up some lights, and it has a roof. So we have a lot of storage that can go above this. So that was the main goal, is I just wanted to have some storage above, and then we can have a little room in the process. So like, you know, if we get hungry, I can get, you know, a little pizza cooker out here or something like that. And if we want to take a break from working on cars, we can do that. And who knows, in the future, maybe I can do, you know, consulting with customers in here. I don't know. Just a little cool addition that we did to the shop here. This whole office, the whole build cost $110. My dad works at a lumber yard, and we had all the sheeting already at home and everything like that. All we needed to buy was pretty much some 2x4s and some screws and nails. So it really didn't cost us much to do this. We got a free window, so we have a little sliding window here that you know, people can look through or whatever if they're sitting in the office and I'm on the dyno or something like that. I also was out here, and I finished up putting all the rest of the hooks in the ground. So I have D-hooks everywhere in the floor, so we can run rear-wheel drive forward or backward. We can run front-wheel drive forward or backward. So we have strapping points for any configuration on the dyno that we want. So if we want to run a front-wheel drive car this way, we have the straps to do so. If we want to run a front-wheel drive car this way, we have the straps to do so, and same with rear-wheel drive either way as well. Anyways, I got that little table and stuff like that at this restore that I was telling you guys about, and I also picked up a door for the office. So this is the door that I picked up. It's just a cheap, you know, $10 door with a frame on it already. So we're gonna just put that there, and that'll be all good to go. We just gotta shim it up and make sure it's gonna fit properly. We already had the door open and cut for a 36-inch door, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And yeah, like I said, I want to get a lot of this stuff like off the floor. And me and my dad are going to come out here as well and build a tire rack. That's another thing that we want to do, is I want to get all these tires, which were sitting in the corner of the shop over there. If you guys remember, if we were sitting right here, all the tires were sitting in the corner over there. That's where these are now, and I want to build a tire rack pretty much right where the Type R and Honda banner is, and I want to just stack all my tires up off the ground, and then below it I can have you know, our oil waste containers and you know, like just the little lift tools and stuff like that, the cherry picker and the engine stands, maybe engine stands. Otherwise we can put them up on top of the office as well. Another thing I have to do is I have to build a staircase, which I don't know how I want to go about, but we're pretty much just going to have a staircase that runs down from here. So from this spot right here down is going to be a stairwell. So we could also put some of the waste drums and stuff underneath the stairs, so it's not as much of an eyesore. Yeah, and then we'll have a stairway up to there, and we have a whole lot of storage up top. So that is awesome. I'll be able to get like this rear end and, you know, just little stuff, radiators, freaking Chevy manifolds that I got sitting over here, all these batteries maybe. You know, like this little thing can maybe go up there. I have a lot of stuff that isn't mine here too, so I have to like consolidate whose is what and all that stuff. Also, like all these totes I have stored under this bench here, and I want to maybe take those totes and just put them up there. And I also have another bench over here that I haven't used like at all since we moved over here, and it's just been like junk sitting over here. Like I got a freaking, all this stuff kind of sitting around just makes me cluttered in my head, and I'm trying to just organize and whatever so I can work efficiently, get more work done, and not be as stressed. That's the goal. So I have like a bunch of transmission stuff over here, harnesses, racing harnesses, and miscellaneous junk just sitting around everywhere. So I want to clean up, organize as much as I can, and yeah, I can't wait till all this is good to go. Anyways, in other news, I'm going to show you my new car that I just picked up. Alrighty guys, so this is my new car that I picked up. Not really new, it's kind of been in the Hunter Tuned family for the last like 7-8 years. If you guys know, I have been building these cars for a long time, and this is one of the cars that we built way before I even had a YouTube channel, way before I was really even on social media. And it's a buddy's car that just kind of lost interest in it. We had a lot of failures with this car, a lot of learning. Like I said, this was built a long time ago with us, and he finally got the car done right, and it ended up just kind of sitting. He didn't really have time to enjoy it, so he sold it to me for a good price, and I picked it up. So this is a 99 Civic 4-door DX. So it is a crank window 4-door car. I don't know if this car had AC originally or not, a DX. I'm sure you guys are going to roast me in the comments and tell me I should know this, but I don't. I just know that a DX is non-power window. Maybe it was power, I don't know, but it's not power anymore. And it's been sitting for the last 4 years, untouched. I actually made a video with this car the last time it was driven. So the last time this car was driven or moved at all was 2 years ago. For that matter, last time it was started was 2 years ago. So it was, you know, the worst thing you can do to a car is leave it sit. And that's exactly what this car did. So I got it because I know what we all did to this car. It kind of has a little sentimental value to me personally because I put a lot of work into this car with my buddy, and we learned a lot in the process. So, do you guys think it's a normal Civic? It sure looks like it. This is just a Civic. Like, what the fuck's so special about it, Hunter? There's, like, why did I buy this car, right? It's just a Civic. No big deal. No big deal. It's just a Civic. Like, literally. Mind you, this is not just a normal Civic. It is a sleeper Civic, for sure. Has a vibrant, I'm going to start from the back and work my way forward. Has a vibrant 3-inch muffler on it. Full 3-inch exhaust. All the way up to the motor. This thing needs a cleaning really bad. I actually just bought a new shop vac today. Master Force. This is like Menards brand. And oh my gosh, guys, I am so impressed with Master Force tools. It is ridiculous. Master Force is, like I said, it's like the local Menards brand. It's not like shitty quality tools. It's actually really good quality tools for like moderate price. I have a 4.5-inch angle grinder from Master Force, and I completely love it. And I bought it like on accident, and ever since I bought that grinder, I'm like, man, their tools are really nice. And I kind of was spendy on this shop vac, but I wanted a nice one because I never want to buy another one. And this shop vac was like 75 bucks or 80 bucks. And it is a leaf blower and shop vac all in one. So it has all the attachments for using it as a leaf blower, which is awesome for in the shop. If it gets dusty in here, I can just blow it all out the door instead of sweeping. And it is a really powerful shop vac as well. So if we need to clean cars out, which I bought it because I really want to clean the crap out of this car, and my new truck as well has like cigarette butts and stuff on the ground. So I want to clean that thing out and clean this thing out at the same time. So, and Christian bought another car. So many updates, guys. Like, I feel like I have so much stuff going on that I don't know what specifically to film. So I don't film anything, and then I just give you these blab updates of what we've all been doing. But Christian just bought a 01 Civic EX. It's an EP2 or whatever they are. I forget. It's like the newer generation Civic with the D17. I'll show you guys a sneak peek of that thing. It's just sitting over here. You guys probably can't see anything, but it's the newer generation Civic. Christian got this car for a steal, like super good deal. He paid $200 for it. And he's going to use that when we build the S10. And I keep saying, like, when we build the S10, when we build the S10. We also got, I got Christian for like a Christmas gift. I got his Turbo 400 rebuilt for him from the same guy that did the 4L80 transmission for the guy that just picked up his truck the other day. So that is really cool that we got this transmission ready to go for Christian. It was like used and abused in a derby car, so I just wanted to make sure it was good and put clutches in it and stuff like that. So we did do that, and yeah. And then Christian scores that freaking Civic, and all it needed was an alternator. So that thing's all good to go now. It's a little beat up. It's got some bumper damage and stuff like that, but whatever. $200 is $200. Oh. What the fuck? Typical Honda here with a broken hood latch or hood release thing. This one's really sticky. God. Holy fuck. Wow. Fucking stuck. Holy shit. I'm gonna wedge that under the hood so. Hey, I heard it. I don't know if you guys understood why I did that. I didn't hurt nothing. But now it's popped. Man, this thing really needs a cleaning. Ain't a lot of work, but it's been sitting for a long time. It is a built single cam. Honestly, this guy, he wanted to do it right, and it ended up fucking up on him like 3 times because we kept using Y-series crankshafts in this car. And he not recently, but the last rebuild on this car, we put Z6 crank in it, and it's been perfect. So, yeah, anyways, sleeper Civic. Rusty, not rusty really, but it's just dirty. Like all this is just like dirt and mold. Nasty. Needs a steam cleaning. Yeah, so look at how rusty the turbo manifold is and stuff. It's crazy just how you know, when stuff sits it gets rusty and moldy and all the above. So we're gonna try to bring this thing back to life and go fast with it, have fun with it, and make content. And maybe we'll make like 400 or 500 horsepower with this little single cam, because I know that's what we wanted to do like 8 years ago, and I didn't realize how hard it was to make 500 actual wheel horsepower with a single cam. It's not easy. But I'll give you a rundown real quick. This car has the FJ spec, like the old school FJ long rods with Viterra pistons. It has a Comp 59500 camshaft, which is probably going to be for sale. If anybody wants a Comp 59500 cam, let me know. Fully built head with Brian Crower stuff. Cylinder support system block, so it has CSS in the block. And yeah, just like some diesel turbo. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's probably similar size to like a 3071 that I saw on my website. We'll probably ditch this turbo and put a VS Racing on it and maybe a top mount manifold. That's kind of what I wanted to do. And then yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. And maybe we'll use the exhaust on the CRV and then use a hood exit on this car, because I don't know if we're going to do a hood exit. It's fucking sleeper. Who knows what we're going to do? We have so many things planned. But I do want to do another video coming soon also on like back-to-back comparisons with the CRV on the dyno and show you if the exhaust is killing power or not at its current power level. And I'm going to unbolt the downpipe to the rest of the exhaust, do a pull, bolt it back up, do a pull, and show you back-to-back comparisons. I have so many freaking video ideas, guys. I get like overloaded and overwhelmed, and that's when I don't do anything. And I don't do any of the videos. But yeah, kind of really wanted to keep this thing around. And it's funny because this car has been sitting for like 4 years. It has flex fuel decaps in it. E85 that was 3 years old, 4 years old. Fired right up, drove all the way down to the shop like fucking half hour. Fucking crazy. Crazy. Hondas just are awesome. But yeah, we need to clean the fuck out of this thing. But it's got a lot of potential. This car has a lot of potential. I'm so excited. It has Hasport mounts. Yeah. Needs a good cleaning though, like everywhere. Inside, out, engine bay, everywhere. So does the Mustang, so does the purple car. I have to get the purple car done. I want to get that done very soon here. I might just get this thing like up and running and cleaned and daily it for a little while, and then we'll fuck with it later when we really want to make big power. But I'll probably keep this setup on it, honestly, for a little while, and just daily it. And then we'll focus on getting this thing done. So once this car is done, then we can focus on something else. But I really need to get this purple car done, because it's been sitting here collecting dust for like a fucking couple months. And that's not like me. That is not like me, but man, just so much other stuff going on, guys. I haven't had time to fuck with the cars much. And I feel like the CRV was a kind of little change of pace. We will be getting that on the dyno very soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening to me babble. I have a lot of ideas to do out here, and a lot of things I want to accomplish before I can move on doing anything else. So that's part of my reason for, you know, not filming a whole lot lately. Lately as in the last couple days. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed me fucking rambling, babbling, talking, showing you a new car I got. Yeah. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you later.